XRP is coming under pressure once more, and the SEC is not backing down, which could result in the removal of the finding from July 2023 that XRP is included in the security. Uncertainty has been added to Ripple as a result of this change. As Ripple prepares for yet another legal battle, the cryptocurrency community is keeping a close eye on the situation as Judge Nedburn exposes anomalies within the SEC. Keep up with the latest information regarding this high-stakes clash. Make sure you subscribe, like, and share this video, and then we can get started. By the time the judge announces his decision, it will be too late for those who possess XRP to purchase it at a price that is more affordable. According to my understanding of XRP, not only does it have a value in terms of cash, but it also has a utility, and the usefulness is what differentiates it from digital currencies such as Bitcoin and Ether. He was a magistrate judge for the United States. The time frame of XRP, which is 6 million, is once again here. Here I have imparted all of my expertise without any anticipation of receiving anything in return. The one and only masterpiece that is available for you to view is this one. X.com represents the formal rebranding of Twitter, which took place today. Are you aware that Chris Larson, who is the co-founder and chairman of Ripple, was the owner of the domain name X.com prior to Elon Musk purchasing it from this same location? When it comes to the new payment mechanism that Elon Musk will be developing here on X, I believe that there is a significant connection between XRP and the platform. In the most recent news, an article that was recently published in Forbes made a prediction that a rapid inflation of $6 trillion by the Federal Reserve will give rise to a price boom for Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP. The Ripple versus the SAC. The time for Ripple, the SAC, and third parties to submit opposing papers is quickly approaching, and it will be on Monday, May 20th. This case's verdict may have far-reaching repercussions for the future of XRP and the cryptocurrency market as a whole, and those implications might be significant. SAC appeal will still be on the way, according to breaking news, so XRP investors should be on the lookout. The price of XRP has not been directly affected by recent court decisions nonetheless. There is a cloud of uncertainty over the cryptocurrency due to the possibility of an appeal being filed with the Securities and Exchange Commission and a lawsuit being filed between Ripple Labs and Ripple and Labs. Even after the litigation has been resolved, the SAC may still choose to file an appeal against the decision that Judge Torres made in July 2023. Because of this result, XRP was classified as an unregistered security, and the SAC appeal will bring about a new disadvantage. However, the XRP community may be able to avoid this disadvantage if there is an opportunity to make a decision. The contention made by the SAC that XRP sales that occurred in 2013 constituted unregistered securities offers is the central argument in the Crooks of Ripple case. As a result of the order that Judge Saron Edwin issued in March 2023, Ripple was granted access to internal SAC documents that were associated with its cryptocurrency classification methodology. This offered the company with a respite. Because of this access, contradictions within the SAC's approach to the regulation of digital assets were brought to light. On the other hand, recent developments in other lawsuits involving cryptocurrencies can increase the SAC's confidence in appealing the decision regarding programmatic sales. In separate proceedings, Judge Caterina Faiella denied Coinbase's motion to dismiss accusations linked to unregistered securities offerings. The motion stated that the allegations should be dismissed. Also, the Honorable Paul G. Through the Taurus USD and Luna, Friedman decided that Taurus Labs and its founder, Duquan, issued securities that were not registered with the appropriate authorities. Based on these findings, it appears that the courts are inclined to consider the arguments presented by the SAC regarding the classification of certain cryptocurrencies as securities. The result of SAC's appeal and its ramifications, a successful appeal by the SAC, might have significant repercussions for the cryptocurrency sector in the United States. It has the potential to provide the SAC with a more extensive authority to monitor the sales of cryptocurrencies, which might result in more stringent restrictions and an increase in the level of security for initial coin offerings. It is possible that this may dampen the enthusiasm of investors and impede the expansion of the cryptocurrency business in the United States. On the other side, the strong legal defeats that the cryptocurrency business has seen in recent times have also reinforced requests for regulatory clarity from lawmakers. Those who invest in cryptocurrencies and firms that operate in the cryptocurrency industry are faced with uncertainty because there is no comprehensive regulatory framework. Increasing public interest in cryptocurrencies and increased scrutiny of the measures taken by the Securities and Exchange Commission (SEC) could drive the United States Congress to step in and develop a clear set of laws that govern the cryptocurrency market. Notwithstanding the fact that this has been mentioned, taking into consideration the recent events that have occurred in the United States Senate, more such actions are anticipated from Congress. While it is still unclear what the immediate future holds for XRP, One thing is very clear: the ongoing legal struggle between Ripple and the SEC has huge repercussions for the entire cryptocurrency investment business in the United States. When this lawsuit is resolved, it will most likely have a significant impact on the regulatory environment surrounding cryptocurrencies in the years to come. The next step is for Ripple to develop its services in Africa. Ripple is currently trading at approximately 51 cents above the psychologically critical 50 cents barrier. This is in addition to the fact that the company is avoiding the lossy choice made by the SEC and has committed to expanding its services in Africa. Ripple and XRP are particularly well known for their payment and remittance services, and the company has suggested that it intends to grow into custodian services such as crypto-native services. There are plans for Ripple to expand its services to Africa. Ripple, which is well known for its expertise in the sector of international money transfers, has made the decision to broaden its cryptocurrency services to include coverage of the Middle East and Africa. Ripple's general manager for the Middle East and Africa, Reese Merrick, stated that the firm is particularly strong in the payment field and would focus on local services such as Bitcoin custody. He also stated that Ripple is considering expanding its operations to other regions. Despite the fact that Ripple intends to support the XRP Ledger program across the Middle East and Africa as part of this development strategy, the business is also facing legal issues due to the fact that the SEC case against Ripple involves charges of unregistered security sales. This legal struggle has resulted in substantial pressure being placed on the price of XRP, and holders of talking tokens are attempting to avoid the ruling of the court. However, Ripple contends that this amount ought to be somewhere around $10 million, despite the fact that the SEC asserts that Ripple ought to pay a fine of nearly $2 billion for the selling of XRP to institutions. In spite of this, a final decision regarding this fine has not yet been made, and in 2023, a judge determined that other sorts of sales would not be regarded to be sales of securities. Nevertheless, there is no particular date that has been decided upon for the fine. Ripple's future actions and tactics will be heavily influenced by this circumstance, which is becoming an increasingly important aspect. Coming up next is a target of 10,000 XRP. Professionals explain the reasons why it is unavoidable. Eduardo Farina, the Chief Executive Officer of Alpha Alliance Academy, and Versan Aljara, the founder of Black Swan Catalyst, present their arguments regarding the reasons why they are firmly convinced that a price point of 10,000 is either feasible or unavoidable for XRP. A recent podcast that Farina and Aljara published on their social media handles focused on the speculative topic of central banks and the International Monetary Fund (IMF) establishing the price of XRP like an initial public offering IPO. Aljara's viewpoint originated from the speculative belief that the price of XRP will be determined by big financial institutions and central banks, such as the International Monetary Fund (IMF). He compared it to the situation that occurs when businesses want to go public, in which they establish greater beginning pricing for their stock. He said that this is the circumstance that occurs. In essence, he argued that these prominent institutions will establish a high initial price for XRP, which is comparable to the formation of an initial public offering IPO price. An expert in the community has stated that this is done in order to guarantee that it will function properly as a method for the settlement of huge transactions. Aljara is of the opinion that the distinctive technology of XRP, in conjunction with its growing popularity, will propel its liquidity value even higher. He suggested that in order for XRP to become well-suited and more widely accepted for settlement transactions, it must first achieve pricey milestones such as 10,000. Therefore, the price of XRP at 10,000 is reasonable. In a similar vein, Farina stated that a $10,000 forecast for XRP is feasible because of the technology that underpins it at a time when the cryptocurrency business is still in its early stages. He mentioned that the cryptocurrency industry is approximately $2.3 trillion, which indicates that there is a significant amount of room for growth over the next 5 years. In addition to this,